Hello, good morning, and welcome to the Ask Waikiki show, a event by Infinito Mastermind community. And my name is Yevshad Kiki, and you can call me Waikiki. I'm a serial entrepreneur who turned into a business coach. So every day we will be answering questions related to your business and this show. So if you have any question related to your business, if there is any challenge, problem you're facing in your business, you can put down the question on Facebook or Instagram and just hashtag Ask Waikiki, and I would answer it live in this show. I come live every day at 9 a.m. Indian Standard Time, so stay tuned every day Indian Standard Time at 9 a.m. And before I jump into today's question, I request you to please like this video. Thank you so much for liking this video. Your like means a lot to me. The like means you shows me that you are listening to this or watching this show. Thank you so much for your like. The question for the day is, how do I achieve stable business with profit? So how to achieve stable business with profit? There are a lot of things involved in building a stable business with profit. For example, the first thing you have to look into is see if the revenue is growing. Revenue has to keep on growing. If revenue is not growing, if it is flat or it is steady, then it's not a stable business or profitable business. So one thing you have to do is make sure the revenue is growing every week or every month or at every quarter or every year, but revenue should grow. That is the first key thing. The next thing is expenses should be stable. Expenses are should stay flat. It should not grow. Expenses should be stable. It should be flat. So if your business is stable and is profitable, expenses stays stable and while the revenue is growing. So that is one thing you have to look. You have to look into the expenses also. Make sure it is flat. And another thing is cash balance demonstrates a lot about your business positive long-term growth actually. So make sure you have cash balance, balance cash, uh, so that you have a positive long-term growth. So there should be cash. In current scenario, I have seen a lot of businesses are out of cash balance. So that is one thing you have to keep growing your cash balance in order to build a stable business. Another thing you have to look into is uh, debt ratio. Debt ratio should be low. When I say debt ratio, it's the uh, debt to asset ratio. One thing is the debt to asset ratio. The amount you have as debt and the amount you have spent for the asset, that is the debt to asset ratio. That should be very low or minimum. So that your financial stability is uh, reflected on your debt ratio. So whenever I invest in any business, first thing I look into is debt ratio. So make sure you have the debt ratio at a lower side. Another thing you have to look into is profitability ratio. It should be on the healthy side. For example, the amount you receive from uh, in sales to the investment required for that sale is the profitability ratio actually. The sales to investment ratio is the profitability ratio, and profitability ratio should be very healthy. That means it should be on the higher side actually. So that is one thing you have to look into. um, and next thing you have to look into is activity ratio. Activity ratio should be in line with your business. For example, operating expense ratio is one of the activity ratio. There are a lot of activity ratio. One of the major thing you have to look is into the operating expense ratio. Operating expense ratio means total expense divided by total revenue is your operational expense ratio. Total expense divided by total revenue is your operational expense ratio, and that also should be like the minimum. That is one thing you have to look into. Then next major thing you have to look into is uh, make sure your business is working on new clients regularly, not in a once in a blue moon or once in a while. It should be, you should be regularly getting new clients. Also, you should be able to get repeat business from the existing clients. So you have regular new customer, you have repeat customer, then your business is achieving stable profit. So I'll make it simple. Instead of telling lot of stuff related to accounts, I can give you one simple thing. The profit comes from the business you have. If you want to have business, you need marketing. If you want, you need sales, and if you need sales, you need marketing. Okay, that is the flow actually. Everyone wants a profit. Everyone wants a profit means business to happen. But business to happen, there should be sales happening. For sales to happen, there should be marketing. So one thing I would say is, if you want to achieve a stable business with profit, market consistently, not seasonally, not once in a while, market consistently. That is one thing, major mistake most of the business owners does. They don't market consistently. So market consistently. That if you market consistently, you will get consistent sale. If you get consistent sale, that means you have consistent business. When you have consistent business, that means you have profit. Simple as that. Now you might be thinking, how would I market in current situation? You can market in current situation. There are a lot of other marketing methods. I'm not asking you to sell your product or service. You can do marketing in a lot of other ways. For example, you can educate about your product or service. You can conduct free webinars. You can circulate free reports related to your product or service. I would recommend education marketing along with some social goals or social responsibility or something that would help the society. Keep marketing. They should keep seeing you even in this current situation. So marketing, stable marketing, you have stable sales, stable, but then you have stable business and you have the stable profit. That's what I would like to share today. If you have any other suggestions or idea, you can put it down on the comment box. Please put it down on the comment box so that it would help the business owner who asked this question to learn from you. So please share your ideas and views and suggestions below in the comment box. And thank you so much for watching the Ask YKK show, even by Infinito Mastermind community. So I will be coming live tomorrow at 9 a.m. Indian Standard Time. Once again, my name is Shevshad Kiki. You can call me YKK. I'm a student entrepreneur who turned into a business coach. See you tomorrow. Till then, have a nice day. Bye-bye.